And welcome to the Kent Football Show, proudly sponsored by Kent Reliance. My name is Charlotte Richardson. I am your presenter as we visit the home of the Larks, Larkfield and New Hythe. And in this episode, I will be bringing you up to speed with all things football across the county. So sit back, relax and enjoy. Coming up in the show, we chat to three generations of referees who officiated the Merit Under-18 Boys Cup final. Larkfield and New Hythe FC talk to us about their exciting new home plans as well as their DFDS Kent Senior Trophy run. Coxheath and Farleigh FC Under-10s take on the Ultimate Target Challenge. And we have some free final chats ahead of the Women's Cup final. We share our Youth County Cup final highlights. David Webb is answering your questions in Coach's Corner. Finally, we showcase some incredible volunteers from across the Kent game. Firstly, a very special story of three generations of referees who were recently called together as a team at our Kent FA County Cup finals for our under-18s youth level. This really is something quite special. We talked to them about what it was like to form a team on a match day and the special bond as a family that keeps them blowing their whistle.
So we've just wrapped up here at Whitstable Town for the Merit Under-18 Boys Cup final. I'm here with David, Lee and Lewis Newby, who have just worked together as a family trio on this cup final. So, gents, first of all, congratulations for your cup appointment. Hope you enjoyed the day. So what's your background in the refereeing family? So where does it all start? I'm going to start with you, David.
Well, I started 35 years ago. Obviously, Lee started when he was about 18, 19. Unfortunately, give it up with work and family, but has come back in now and he's at the pinnacle of his career and he's doing very well. And Lewis joined us about 3 years ago and it's a proud day to have the three of us on one cup final. Very proud day.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Is there any competitiveness between you all? Lewis trying to overtake these two guys?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. And how's your refereeing career coming along? Obviously started, David said, 3 years ago. How's it been coming along since? Have you taken anything from these two guys?
Yeah, they talk about it like every time I see them, so yeah, I pick up on it. And yeah, I'm enjoying it at the moment.
Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. And have you worked together before? Lee, I'll give you that.
I've worked with Lewis and my dad, obviously, on a number of occasions before. As my dad says, I started when I was 14 and then went through to 18, 19, stopped and then got back into it. And yeah, luckily, we're all still active, so it's really good.
Yeah, no, absolutely fantastic. And obviously, you said you've worked together before. How did you find today? What was your expectations going in today? How did you find it?
No, I thought it was good. I think they did well. Lee led the troops. He did very well. Lewis, I told him to watch the other linesmen in the second half and he wouldn't be so busy. And he's picked up some good tips. It's all about learning every time you come out, pick up some tips from other referees.
I think for me, the expectation was just to obviously enjoy the day, enjoy the occasion. Obviously, it's not every day we get to obviously officiate a game, all three of us on the same game. So, it's three generations of referee. Sun's out, it's cup final, so yeah, just wanted to enjoy it and embrace it and get through the game as easily as we could.
Yeah, no, absolutely fantastic. Well done, gentlemen, on your appointments. Absolutely fantastic today, and thank you very much.
What a brilliant story to kickstart our show. If you would like to find out more about how you can get involved with refereeing, then drop our team a message. It's referees@kentfa.com. Moving on now. On the Kent Football Show, we love to celebrate good stories across our local communities. And we are here at Larkfield and New Hythe, who have been on a fantastic run in the Kent Senior Trophy. So I caught up with Chairman John Michel and First Team Manager Michael Phillips to find out more about their run and how they're feeling ahead of their big day out at the Gallagher Stadium. Well, sat in the home dugout, feels like the best place to be to have a chat with the gaffer. Michael, thank you so much for your time. We were talking just off camera there about your journey coaching here at the football club, at the Larks. It feels like a really nice football club to be a part of. But firstly, tell us a little bit about how you got involved.
We got offered the job a season and a half ago by John, the chairman, me and Danny Lai, and we got the club promoted in the first season. And this season has been a little bit different. Liz is no longer with us, But yeah, it's an exciting journey. It's an exciting project for everyone involved at Larkfield, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
And as you know, because you played the game yourself, that non-league football in this county in particular is flourishing. It's full of really good football clubs who all have, don't they, like these journeys that they're on, looking to build and improve both on the pitch and off the pitch. You have a final to look forward to, a clash against Whitstable Town coming up at the Gallagher Stadium, the football club that you called home back when you were a player. How much are you looking forward to that final?
Yeah, really looking forward to it. It's exciting. It's exciting to be playing against Jamie Cole's Whitstable as well, because we both played there together. It's exciting for everyone involved at Larkfield and New Hythe. They've never been to the final of this cup before, so yeah, hopefully we can go one better and win it.
And you've played them twice in the league already, and it seems like it's going to be a finely poised final.
Yeah, I think it should be an exciting game for everybody, all the supporters, all of that, everybody involved in the football clubs. Yeah, we beat them 4-1 away from home, and then they beat us a few weeks ago in the league 2-1. Very tight game, so yeah, expecting much of the same again.
And finally, of course, we've come today to talk about the senior trophy final and all the excitement around that. But for Larkfield and New Hythe at the moment, there seems to be so much excitement off of the pitch as well. You seem to be really embarking on some exciting new challenges, a new home. How much of a challenge is it that you're enjoying as the manager, but one that you're learning more and more about yourself and the football club you're a part of?
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's a fantastic opportunity for myself with the project of the football club, the ambition of the chairman's. I couldn't have asked for a much better first role as a manager, to be honest with you.
John, thank you so much for welcoming us to the football club today. It's a pleasure to be here and a pleasure to learn about all the exciting plans going on at the football club. Tell us a little bit more.
Yeah, no, thanks for coming down. It's really exciting times for the football club at the moment. We've sort of been doing really well in the Skiffle League, got promoted last season. This is our first season in the Premiership. We were in the playoffs for a long time, and we've managed to get to the Kent Senior Final for the first time, which is an amazing achievement for the club. So we've been doing really, really great on the pitch, and we've got like amazing plans for the club in the future, which hopefully will come to fruition sooner rather than later.
I was having a look at one of the Matchday magazines and I picked up the leaflet here, a new community sports hub. I mean, the plans look so impressive, and I get the impression for the football club as well, given the journey that you've been on, the way that you're evolving, the football opportunities that you create, this could unlock so much potential for the future generations.
Yeah, no, it's an amazing opportunity that we've got here, and we're so fortunate that in the beginning of the football club back in like 1967, the community bought the land here that our current ground's on, and now we've got the ability. Actually, we can sell this to fund a brand new sports facility with a 3G full-size pitch, a new clubhouse, a 3G training pitch. We haven't got any training facilities for the club at all at the minute. We've got 25 youth teams, adult teams. We've got the Kent over 55s and over 60s play here, and no one's got anywhere to train, so it's going to be a fantastic opportunity. And without it, to be fair, we would struggle to survive, because we're having to pay training fees elsewhere, or the teams can't train because they haven't got anywhere. So this is going to be the make or break for the club going forward.
Promotion last season, a Kent Senior Trophy final this campaign as well. You must be so excited for not only the day out, but the opportunity for all of those involved in the first team to be part of a really special occasion in the Kent football calendar.
Yeah, no, I think we're so lucky as a club to have got to the final this season. We actually got to the semi-finals last season and got beat quite heavily in that semi-final. So to actually make it to the final this year and be playing at the Gallagher, we've got Micky as manager, who was a player there as well. For all of our players and our supporters, it's going to be an absolutely amazing day. We're playing Whitstable, who are on a flying run at the moment in the league. They've got to Wembley in the Vase, so it's going to be an amazing day for them as well. And for us to be playing them is going to be really, really brilliant.
And there'll be quite some party in this clubhouse if you do, right?
Absolutely.
Well, best of luck, and thank you so much for having us today.
No, thank you very much.
Thank you so much to John and Michael for their time. Fascinating to hear about the plans for a new home and to be here as the excitement builds for the Kent FA Senior Trophy. And that is what the Kent Football Show is all about, celebrating clubs' success, their ambitions for the futures, the stories that they are a part of. So if you would like to feature, then why not get in touch? All you need to do is drop us an email, info@kentfa.com. Moving on now to our ultimate target challenge. Vintage and Corians are currently top of the leaderboard, but can Coxheath and Farleigh under 10s have something to say about that? Let's take a look.
Hi everyone, we're here for the Ultimate Shooting Challenge. We're joined by Coxheath and Farleigh under 10s. Great energy. Right, so you've got 19 to beat. You get 1 shot each. 3 for the top corner, 2 for the bottom corner, 1 down the middle, -1 off target. Let's see how you get on. First shot, you've got to set the standard. Good luck. Oh, we'll give him a 2 there. We'll start off kind. Oh, it's in. It's a 1, so it's 3 overall. Oh, I'm sort of in between everything. I'll say that was a 2. Oh, unlucky. That's a -1, but it was a good try. That's down to 4. Oh, I say that was a 2, but it was a really good shot. Yeah, another 2. Well done. Oh, unlucky is a -1. 7 points. Yeah, good penalty. That's another 2. Oh, unlucky. It was a good try. Oh, we're again in between all 3. We'll give another 2. Yeah. Oh, we used to do a crossbar challenge. That would have been. Oh, he's played it safe. It's a point. It's a point on the boards. Up to 9. And then is that everyone taken? Right, brilliant. Thank you very much, Coxheath and Farleigh under 10s. I believe that was 9, but I was losing track a little bit there, so there might be a score popping up somewhere. So if you think you can do better, get in touch and we'll be down to visit you.
A great effort there, but if you think you can do better on the Ultimate Target Challenge, then get in touch. info@kentfa.com is the address that you need to reach out to. Now, we are in the middle of a packed Kent FA County Cup finals schedule. On Thursday, the 1st of May, it is time for our DFDS Women's Cup final. The contest will be played between Dartford FC and Chatham Town Women. It is going to be quite the final, so we caught up with both camps to see how they're feeling ahead of the big match.
How much are you looking forward to the Kent Women's Cup final?
Yeah, we're really looking forward to it. I think we benchmarked this competition at the start of the season, and getting to the final was the kind of first step to winning the trophy. Obviously, we lost to Dartford last year in the semi-final, so it being against them is going to make it kind of slightly a bit of a grudge match. I think that we feel like we kind of owe them something from last year for that, because again, that was really disappointing last year. We've already played them a couple of times this year and they've been really competitive games, really close games, so it'll be tough, but I think we're just excited to get to a final, play under the lights, and hopefully we'll come out of it on top.
Zayla, how much are you looking forward to the Kent Cup final?
Yeah, looking forward to it massively. I think obviously we got to 2 finals last season, so we know how big they are to play in and exciting. So yeah, I think it will be a good achievement this season, especially if we were to grab another trophy. So yeah, buzzing.
So as you say, you've come up against them on 2 occasions already this season, winning both games. What kind of challenge will they possess?
I think they've got a lot of good players. They're a really tight-knit group, and that really comes through when they play. We know a lot of their players here do, from playing against them before and being in the same team. So we know that they've got strengths, but we always will have confidence in the strengths that we have here, and we know on any given night, if we play as well as we can, then we don't think we'd back ourselves to win against most teams.
Expectations are going to be high. Obviously they're a league above us. We played them twice already, didn't get a result from them either time, so for us it's like another chance to redeem ourselves and, you know, put up a good fight and try and get something from them. But yeah, they're going to come at us. They don't have any reason why they wouldn't, so yeah, we need to expect a big game.
So you've already won the Isthmian Women's Cup this season.
Yeah.
How much would it mean to go and do the double and win another trophy?
Yeah, it'd be amazing. Like, winning one cup is great in itself, but the feeling that we had that night was unbelievable. So if we can replicate that and do it again, then that's what every player plays for. Like, you wanna win games, you wanna win trophies, and like I said, the feeling that we had was kind of up there with what all players experience. So to be able to have the chance to potentially do it again is an amazing thing, so hopefully we can go and do that.
I think areas of games when we played them last, we did match them in parts of the game, so we should definitely go in there with confidence, but I think it's just going to come down to desire. Like, anything can happen in a cup, doesn't matter if you're playing a tier higher or a tier lower, anything can happen in the final, so it should come down to desire, who wants it more.
Best of luck to both finalists. That is set to be an absolutely cracking Kent FA County Cup final. On the subject of our finals, the Kent FA hosts 12 County FA Youth Cups throughout the season. And this season, we have seen 2,438 spectators coming down to various venues to support their teams, creating some really special memories along the way. Let's take a look at some of the best bits.
Again, squeezing it forward, Luke Osborne. Still Osborne, shoots low into the corner, and a goal for Chatham Town, who take the lead. A scramble in there, the side able to grab hold of it, and the shot coming in from Connor McWilliams. Fantastic save as far as Sean Watkins. Steps the challenge of Claiborne and shoots, and it's gone in, an equaliser for Sean Watkins. Well, he's had a tremendous first season with the club. Clear run and goal for Panir Kouassi. Rounding the goalkeeper, Zafanath. Panir Kouassi makes it 1-0. 20 minutes gone. Barnes, Guinness, Ruben Abbott goes for goal, over the top of the head of Jake Collins. That's a fabulous finish. Another long ball forward, and away goes Joe Inglis. Inglis lobs the goalkeeper. Splendid finish, 2-0. 16 minutes gone, and he adds to his early strike. From Kuchichi. Shot into the corner. They've got one back. Nicely taken from Leo Castley-Hayford. Even more ruthless today. There's another shot. That's a brilliant goal. Turks Sinapaya scores, quite likely to be the best of the bunch. As far as Copping, oh, that's a tremendous save from Andrew Kiriakou in the Sevenoaks goal. Piling on the pressure, a header from Freddie Wiltshire, it's 3-0. That's a fantastic header from Wiltshire. Reed, going to get the cross in, he can. Saved by the goalkeeper, pushed out and up into the roof of the net from Harry Ebbs. Ebbs gives Rising Stars the lead. Competitive in there. Good fair. Wrestling away with Francis and getting the shot away. Oh, a superb goal. Got the overlap of Archie Morley if he wants it. Crossbow Robinson. George Brook denied by an excellent save from Lucas Brookman. Properly yet, Johnson. Into the far post, the header down, oh, that's a brilliant save from Kevin Carr. The cross into the box. A Heidi, still a Heidi, and reversing it back past the goalkeeper to make it 2-0. Michael Heidi with 2 goals. Corner. Header Back across, and a chance from close range, and it falls to the one man that Kings Hill wanted it to fall to, Finn Mulkey.
There were some truly unforgettable moments there. A massive congratulations to every team who has made it through to a Kent FA County Cup final. It really is an achievement you should be very, very proud of. Next up on the show, it's time for our Coaches Corner with our very own David Webb. So let's hand over to David now to see what question he is going to answer.
In this section of Coaches Corner, we have been asked the question, how can I adapt my coaching style for different scenarios and players? I'm going to show you a very simple exercise which you can do with your players, and what I'm going to try and do is demonstrate how you can adapt your coaching practice using STEP, space, task, equipment and people, and making some changes and differences within this. So the exercise that we got here is a really simple one. I've laid out a box. It's about a 10 by 10 marked out area. What the task is for the players to do is there will be some attacking players beginning on the outside of the area with a ball, and there'll be defenders on the inside without a ball. The aim for the attackers is to try and see if they can travel through the box and exit out of a different side to get themselves a point. The defenders, they're just going to simply be tasked with either A, trying to make contact with the ball for a point, B, try and see if they can win the ball and take it outside the area for 2 points, or C, take the ball off of an attacker inside the area, travel out and try and score into a goal for 3 points. Now, linked into what we're trying to focus this around, utilising STEP, the ways in which you can change or adapt this practice. I said it's a 10 by 10 area, so what you could do is make the area smaller, which is going to allow for more congestion, less space for attackers to be able to go through, or you can make the area bigger, so again allowing for more space on this occasion for the players to be able to get through, giving a bit of support. The task, as I've mentioned there's a few different ways in which the defenders have opportunities to win the ball and things that they can do throughout the game. But for the attackers, what you'll notice on the board here is that I've said that if an attacker goes through the side of a box and then comes back out the same side, they will achieve 0 points. If they can go through the box and then go out to their left or to their right, then they achieve 1 point. And then for the harder challenge, if an attacker is able to go into the box and get through all the way to the opposite side, that means that they get 2 points. Equipment, I'm obviously utilising the equipment which I have, ensuring that each attacker has a ball for lots of repetition. And in terms of people, at the moment I've got it so that there's more attackers than there are defenders to allow for lots more opportunities of the actual focus in my session. But again, I can change it and have more defenders, presenting a harder challenge for the attackers. This practice has adapted by using STEP to suit different situations and players through the following. Making the area bigger or smaller to allow for more or less space for the players to get around players, using empty spaces or past players in congested spaces. Giving players a range of tasks to challenge them in approaching players to encourage getting past people for 2 points, using the opposite side, or support them by giving them an option to go back out the side in which they've just come in from, getting 0 points. But this helps to actively encourage them into those congested areas. Using enough equipment for players to have a ball each, so attackers are having lots of repetition in experiencing opportunities to get past players, and changing the ratios of attackers and defenders to enhance the challenge and opportunities to get past these players. Give this a try and let us know how you get on.
Great work there, David. Thanks a lot. And if you have a coaching conundrum that you would like to send our way, then email david.webb@kentfa.com. Now it's time for my favourite part of the show, where we get to say a massive thank you to a number of the volunteers who keep Kent football thriving week in, week out. So let's take a look who's at the spotlight in this episode.
Without volunteers, players would not be able to play the game that we love in Kent. And this is why I'm going to be thanking some more volunteers that do some fantastic work. First up is Jason Evans from Who FC, who wears many hats within the club, such as being the chairman, groundsperson and coach. So thank you, Jason. Next up is Alfie Gibb from Dover Rangers FC, who spends a tremendous amount of time developing his players every single week in training and matches. Next up is Sarah Carter from Park Regis Junior, who is the team secretary and does a tremendous amount of work making sure the club runs smoothly as possible. From Charing FC we have Luke Littlewood Tribe, who has the dual role as a coach and club welfare officer. So thank you, Luke, for all the welfare work that you do alongside your coaching. And lastly, we have Hannah Rogers from Minster FC, who is a committee member and a coach within the club. So thank you for all the meetings that you attend and the training sessions that you put on. Thank you so much for all the hard work that you put in every single week to make grassroots football in Kent so special. Back to you, Charlotte.
Congratulations to all of those volunteers. Yet again, just a small snippet of the wonderful work that keeps Kent football thriving. And just like that, another episode of the Kent Football Show comes to an end. A massive thank you to our wonderful hosts, Larkfield and New Hythe. Craigie will be back for the next episode. But until then, do make sure that you like and subscribe so that you are the first to know when the latest episodes drop on our channel. A huge thank you to all of our guests and everyone who featured on this episode of the show. A huge thank you, lastly, as well, to our wonderful sponsors, Kent Reliance. Keep enjoying your football. It's the business end of the season. Things are getting exciting, and I will see you again very soon. Goodbye.